This is the Shark CarpetXpert with Stainstriker, and is this the best carpet cleaner as Shark is proclaiming? Because they literally put it on the box, the best deep carpet cleaning, strongest suction of any deep carpet cleaner. They are telling us that in their opinion and in their testing, this is the best. And this is Shark's first carpet cleaner that they're bringing onto the market. And how does this compare actually to something like the Bissell Revolutions and the Hoover Smartwashes? Because Shark is entering a field, or a crowded competitive field, where there's a lot of really good carpet cleaners out there. So I'm quite curious what new offerings Shark has, because what Shark is known for is bringing some innovation as well as more power into the space.
Depending which version you get of the CarpetXpert, if you get it with the Stainstriker, you'll be getting 2 Stainstriker handheld tools. This is going to be your hose, your wand, your cleaning solutions, and you will have the unit.
Stainstriker is still using the 2-tank system, where you have 1 tank, it's going to be your clean water, and 1 tank for your dirty water. It's coming with a hose attachment built in, and it's coming with a wide nozzle with a clear window so you can see everything you're picking up off the floor, as well as clogs. The CarpetXpert is also utilizing something called PowerSpray. So it's just a high pressure spray. And when you're adding the solution inside of your carpet, by having that spray be higher pressure, it should be hypothetically better at seeping in and getting deeper inside of the fibers. If you're looking at the strongest suction, the reason why strongest suction is extremely important is because all of these carpet cleaners are basically water extraction method cleaning devices for your rugs and carpet. Now, having stronger suction means that it can use that high pressure spray to go in deeper inside of the fibers, and with having more power in terms of the extraction, remove that solution deeper so that you don't have to make as many passes and you don't have to use as much solution. The setup of your Shark StainXpert is really simple. All you need to do is attach the wand. So we're just going to attach that in. It's going to clip into place. You'll hear it lock. So let me show you how easy it is to attach the hose. Now you're going to want to watch carefully, because if you do this incorrectly, it's not going to lock into place. You need to make sure to clip this in properly, as well as not leave a lot of slack. So first up, we're just going to wrap this around. So we wrap this around. There's a area here. There's a little bit of 2 clips on the side. Wrap that in. Next up, there's a clip here. And there's going to be an area built inside of the handle of the hand wand where it's going to be able to be locked into place. But if you don't have enough give, well, it's not going to reach. So you have to do it tight. As you can see, I didn't do it tight enough, so it's not going to lock into place. That was something that I found initially quite confusing. You might be wondering, where do I store the hand attachment tool? So Shark really thought about this as well. What we're going to do is just attach one of our tools directly to the unit. And then we're going to keep our larger tool clipped up top. Similar to the Bissell, the CarpetXpert is easy to clean because you have easy pop-off cover. And then this is not going to be removable, but you can open it up and have direct access to the brush roll. Now the brush roll is going to be pretty aggressive. There's not a dual brush roll like on the Revolution. The bristles here are pretty close together, and there's some grooves here that are going to be helping with pickup. Now it is all going to be in direct contact with the floor. Look right here, you'll notice that the plastic is actually going to be directly in contact with the floor, and you'll have an even better view once you see the bristles. The bristles are also going to be in direct contact with the floor. This is going to be your dirty water tank, and just remember, even though the tank looks big, this is the amount of dirty water it can actually store, because once it hits this, it's going to trigger your sensors to notify your machine to empty out the dirty water tank, and your unit will no longer be operable. If you're utilizing the Oxy multiplier, you're going to be adding that into this tank, and if you're utilizing the D-Clean Pro, you just add it into your clean water tank and it's going to get diluted right inside. So this is where the high pressure spray is going to be located, and it does that because it has a spray nozzle, and it's going to be adding a lot of solution very quickly so that it's going to have more pressure. Here is going to be your mode select. So you have the different modes. You have the deep clean mode. So what deep clean mode corresponds to is that it's going to be utilizing more solution, and quick dry mode means it's just going to be using less solution so it can dry faster.
Now let's start with showing you all the tests that we ran.
So let's start with some testing of our Shark CarpetXpert. We're going to do it with orange juice. We got some ketchup, and we got some Fairlife chocolate protein shake. So first things first, we'll start with the ketchup. I'm going to put it on both sides. Next up, we have our Fairlife. And we're going to recreate it like a normal spill. We're not going to pour the whole bottle on, but we'll put it like just like if you had spilled a cup. And this is going to be your Tropicana, your orange juice. So just like if you were to have spilled it at home. So we're going to do it two ways. On the left side, we're going to use the CarpetXpert, and on the right side, we're going to use it with the Stainstriker and the CarpetXpert for the drying part. And let's get it going.
It does take about 10 to 15 seconds for the CarpetXpert to fully saturate the brush roller. Now, in terms of the ketchup and the chocolate protein shake, it does a great job even on the first path of just picking, I would say 70 to 75% of everything just right out. It just sucks it right out, and that's because of the increase in suction power. With that said, the remaining 20 to 30% is actually going to be the most difficult to remove. So you can see that even though it looks clean, every time we're going back and forth on it, the water is also still dirty or is changing color. The water inside of the dirty water tank is also changing color because we're adding chocolate and ketchup into the tank. Next, we're going to go on to the orange juice. And if you look at the orange juice here, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Look at the orange. And it's going, and you can see that last orange stain, it's going in. And then once we pull back, it's going to do a great job extracting the water and just making sure that it's as dry as possible so it can dry faster.
And it did a great job. You can see exactly that the orange juice, the chocolate, as well as the ketchup is completely gone. But Shark is claiming that if you utilize it with the Stainstriker, you're going to be using the oxy multiplier, and it should be doing a better job, hypothetically, than just the CarpetXpert alone. So we're going to push this lever down, and that's going to put it into the Stainstriker mode. Then we just have to turn it on by pressing the button. So I know the Stainstriker tool is going to be coming with a lot of cool bells and whistles, but in overall effectiveness, because it doesn't have that improved suction power like you get on the base unit, and I would say it's just okay because it just works like any other hose that attaches to your carpet cleaner. It does a good job on the spots, but it's not going to be as powerful as the actual unit, and it won't be as effective as a individual Spot Clean Pro from Bissell or one of the more heavy duty spot cleaners that you can get. It's also going to take much longer to dry here. It is considerably more wet than on the side that has the carpet. Now, the secret here is actually going to be, you can use this to pre-treat, kind of like mixing in with the oxy, and then afterwards you can go over it with the PowerSpray as well as the carpet cleaning CarpetXpert. What's interesting, it did the worst job on the orange juice. Now let me go drain out my dirty water. As you can see, we've collected a ton of dirty water here. We'll have to clean out the filter. Already, because of the orange juice and all the ketchup, you can see particles have built up already. In order to go back to the CarpetXpert, you gotta make sure to pull up the lever before you try to wrap up the cord, because otherwise you cannot close the lever.
So basically, I'm just using a lot more solution to remove these stains than on the other side. And
we gotta empty the tank again.
After emptying the tank, now we can finish the job and make sure we extracted as much water as possible.
Look how clean it has made our test carpet after all of those stains. It is nearly dry, and it's only been about 10 minutes. And we've only had it in the sun for about 30 seconds. So you can see how quickly this will dry. And I don't know if this is something that Shark did intentionally, but because I can remove the clean water tank, I can just extract all day long. I don't have to be adding any solution. There's no trigger to press. So it's just going to be extracting, and reducing the overall drying time. Because if you have it on quick dry mode, it's still going to be removing and extracting very well, but nothing's going to make you more reassured that you're not adding any solution into your water than just removing the water tank.
The next step is going to be even more difficult. We're going to try this on dried wine with a lot of sulfates, as well as dried strawberries and dried juice. So here you can see us starting our pickup process with our Shark Expert. It does a great job. You can already see a lot of the deeper stains getting removed, and that is related to the overall suction power. If you use a traditional carpet cleaner, not the Revolution that's next to it, because that's going to also work here, the Shark doesn't necessarily need to use a lot of formula to remove deeper stains. But if you have really caked on stains, it's not going to do a great job in terms of breaking it up until you agitate, and you might have to run it 2 times. Regardless, on these dry stains, I will say the Shark outperformed my expectations, and it picked it all up and it removed them very easily and quickly. The most impressive was actually how it picked up the dried wine stains, because that is a stain that is really hard to get, similar to blood. And it actually just picked it all up, and you can see a lot of these smaller particles, as well as the discoloration from the carpet disappear as we go over it repeatedly. Now, the more you use it, and you might want to run it twice if you're having a deeper stain, but I find that running it twice and then really focusing on just the extraction pretty much gets the stain out completely. And here are the results.
As expected, once your dirty water tank fills up, as you can see there, it's going to actually start beeping, and you can't use your unit after that. You got to empty it.
The next step is going to be taking a paper towel and just rubbing it on our carpet and seeing how wet it is. And once you look at it, it's still going to be pretty dry. And that means that this is also going to dry pretty fast. Now let's move on to seeing if the Shark really matches its claims.
So Shark is making some wild claims on their carpet cleaner, saying best deep cleaning, not just second place, not just third place, or very good. They're saying the best. Shark's powerful suction and deep cleaning innovation deliver the best deep carpet cleaning in the market with the best tough stain elimination results. We did some digging there, and I gotta read this to you guys. So based on the exams or the tests that they're basing this on, Shark is claiming that they have the strongest suction based on this test, the ASTM standard test method for measuring air performance characteristics of vacuum cleaners. And that just is a comparison test of maximum potential air power available for cleaning tasks, but that doesn't take into account what you're actually cleaning. Now, we also deep dived, and then they also make the claim of having the best deep carpet cleaning. Now that is based on a different test, and that test is going to be here, the ASTM F2828. And you're like, what is that test? That is the standard test method for assessing carpet cleaning effectiveness in terms of visual appearance change when cleaned with a wet extraction cleaning system. That's a really long title, but basically it just measures visually which carpet looks better after the test is run. So it's not that they're measuring how much it's picking up or how much dirty solution there is or testing anything scientific. It is just a visual inspection. So whoever Shark is claiming that they're better than, because they have not announced all carpet cleaners, is this including the Hydrosteam, is it including the Hoover Smartwash? We don't know, but whoever Shark is claiming that they're the best against in terms of the carpet cleaning realm, it is because visually it looks the best after you use it. So one thing we learned about the Stainstriker tool is that even though it's utilizing the more concentrated oxy, it didn't do a better job removing the stain. The best part about this machine is going to be the CarpetXpert. The Stainstriker tool is just okay. It's not very powerful. It's not going to do a great job removing all the stains. And especially if you have something that's more heavy duty, like wine, ketchup, orange juice, it had a really hard time removing those stains in our test. But the CarpetXpert part of this is absolutely amazing. Why? Because even though it's adding in the solution and it's doing basically the same that any other carpet cleaner is doing, because it has improved suction power, you can extract everything out of the carpet. And that gets real deep. If I had a lot of fresh wet stains, this is going to be the way to go. And Shark has made something that has a small footprint that is going to be the size of their traditional upright vacuums. Instead of being 25 pounds or 23 pounds, this is way lighter than that. But the suction power punches outside of its class. So it's been pretty tricky to give a grade to the Shark CarpetXpert because it depends on which model you get. If you get the version that has the Stainstriker, it's going to be more expensive. At $299, I would say that you might be better off getting the higher build quality in the Bissell Revolution Hydrosteam or the Proheat 2X Revolution, just because those are also going to be very good at what they do and they might last you a little longer. The biggest drawback to the Shark will be the overall build quality because you have all of these plastic on plastic pieces. And let me explain to you what I mean. First, you have this easy to pop off cover. So this could potentially fail. But because instead of giving you just a removable piece, they give you something that's going to be openable and it's going to be connected by plastic to plastic, this can fail. You also have areas like the dirty water tank, which is plastic on plastic, and you're sometimes unsure if you place it incorrectly, and you're always worried that the clips are going to break. Just like this, if you have the handle on the clean water tank and you place it down, it goes, ooh, that does not a pretty sound. And if you pull it up, it also makes a plastic on plastic sound. But except for that, overall, if you're getting the $199 CarpetXpert alone, that is a great deal. At that price point, it's hard to beat because of the water extraction. It removes water so well that it does a great job just cleaning up almost any stain you're gonna have on your carpet. We've tried it on dry things, we tried it on wet food, we tried it on ketchup, we tried it on dried wine. We're talking about lots of sulfate wine, and we tried it on almost anything and it performed very well. But the issue comes if you're getting the CarpetXpert and the Stainstriker, then it might get a little bit expensive because now you're going to be more expensive than the Bissell Proheat 2X Revolution. You're going to be a little less expensive than the Bissell Revolution Hydrosteam, which we consider one of the best, if not the best carpet cleaner currently on the market. Where the Shark over-delivers is that they're giving you a smaller package, they're giving you way more power. We're talking this has more suction than the Hydrosteam on its own. We're gonna see how long the Shark CarpetXpert's gonna last us, but right now, in this current state, it's working great and it does a great job picking up all our stains at a good price point. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box. We will get back to you, and hit that like or subscribe button because it really does help support our channel. I'll catch you next time. This is David with the French Glow, signing off. Bye, bye, bye.